Is EA Sport of the PGA Tour. It is just an ideal day for golf. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We're getting set for all the action this afternoon at Wetlands Golf and Country Club in Florida. And this is certainly a challenge, Frank.
It is. We really should rename it Drylands because that's the way you want to play this golf course. If you're not dry, then you are going to be wet. That swampland is just all the way around this golf course. In between it, though, is fairway. So fairway, the goal all day today.
And as always, with the state of Florida, you have to factor in the changing winds. Now down to the first tee as we get set here at the Wetlands par 5 opener. It's 660 yards, Frank.
Better put your thinking cap on here, Rich. Ideally, you want to play it as a 3-shot hole because there's a pond that protects the front right of the screen as well. Typical Floridian opening tee shot, narrow, tight, and it's going to extract the best from you. So somehow fairway, then, only then can you start thinking about making a birdie.
And from the fairway for his second shot here.
One of the things I think that's captivated the audience now with Rory McIlroy is he's doing things that we thought only one other player could do, and that's Tiger Woods. When you can street fields in a major championship by nearly double figures, that's when you're in a class in your own. And I know that's stating the obvious.
He has a gear, Frank, that I don't think other players have. You might be rolling along at 95 miles per hour and you think you're moving, and you look to your right and you blink and go, who was that? Somebody just went by me, and he's doing 125 and making it look easy. This kid is really... Can't stick from that man.
Unbelievable that never deviated offline.
Getting set now over the putt. Drops the putt. Second hole, par 3 of 225 yards. Good hole.
It certainly is, and the two bunkers, one left and one right, they remind that they don't really encroach on the green. So stay with a positive attitude on that tee, and you'll find that green is plenty big enough.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Just a beautiful approach shot. But well within his range. For McIlroy, he is just so explosive. It's a watch the web.com tour event down here. And what'd you see when the young bombers came to this hole?
Oh, this is a hole they just love, Rich. You know, it's flat, it's long, and it's straight, so they just he's going for a little extra.
Frank, I know you like boxing. That was some heavyweight power right there.
Smoke.
Now the game's #1 player, Rory McIlroy, ready with his approach. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
Drops another birdie and moves to 4 under on the day. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards, and you tee off just in front of the swamp, so golf cart's not going to get you to the green here, is it, Frank?
No, it might need an airboat to go across that.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is better.
starting to feel it. 2 in a row, 5 under for the tournament. Now to the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, straight enough to hit it to the narrowest part of the fairway.
Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. He got all of that.
Ounce out of the conditions.
And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
This is an awkward length.
Wow, that was so Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round. Nicely holed. 4th birdie of the day. For 6th here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower, actually the easier this tee shot becomes. Ah, nice.
Looks good. Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shots, just everything is working.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot. I've heard of being on the zone, but this is he's just making it look so easy.
Just sensational golf. I mean, he is knocking down every flagstick right now. What a performance. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards. Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil. Oh my goodness, Frank. Did you see that? He just annihilated that.
Precision out the window. All about brute strength, and that is miles.
Frank, how impressive has this round been considering the strong winds?
Oh, it's remarkable, Rich. You look at everybody who's struggling. This has been a round to savour.
That is a really good shot landing close to the flagstick. Shouldn't be a problem here. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. I mean, this is amazing, Frank. He has knocked down every flagstick and a chance here for 6 birdies in a row.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. 6?
That moves them to 8 under par. 2 straight birdies. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway. Bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So tricky little par 3. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
They keep it here over the putt. Just an amazing display. Records continue to fall. The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, 1,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot. Perhaps think of going for par 5 and 2, but a great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and playing his second shot here at the par 5. Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, conditions, but once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze, but down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
This is a good-looking shot. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. Wow, I thought he made that. Frank, that's just a really good putt right there.
Yeah, that's why you call lag putting. You get outside a certain distance and really your mind has to be about two putting and not trying to be a hero.
Did the job right there. Par 4 11th, 443 yards. What's the best strategy here, Frank?
Somehow find the ridge. This is brutal. Miss it left or miss it right. But it's Florida. Fairways are wide enough, soft enough. But a good tee shot's still going to leave you a lengthy second. Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle.
Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Just averted danger right there. So close. Full of luck. Just a couple of feet. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He is just so explosive. So on this back nine, we started with a par 3, then a par 4, and now we get to a par 5. The 12th is 576 yards.
Yeah, nice blend of holes there that you just referenced. 11 bends to the left, consequently 12 will bend in the other direction. But well, when he goes after it like he is here. Rich, that is annihilation of a golf ball.
Absolutely love it. I mean, he just tore that thing to pieces. Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one.
Well, with a good shot here, Rich. This eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. With much to this, the only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Oh, dude, that's an eagle. 50 splits the best angle of attack.
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the two front greenside bunkers.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack. Let's see what the dominant number one player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. be nice. A birdie on the card. See if he can make it. Didn't think this was possible, but 15 under par already. Moving on. 14th here at the wet, 204 yards, but there is plenty of trouble out there. And about 210 here on this par 3. Frank, I think what sets golf apart from other sports is that the fan can get so close to the great athlete as the...
Yeah, well, that's why the sport itself, and we consider it more intimate for that reason. You know, most golf spectators play the game. Whereas other sports, you don't see NFL players sitting in the grandstand. You see spectators, but most golf fans are golfers.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Problem here, that's going to fly all the way.
That was a solid strike and a good result. A problem here, but not a formality either.
Two in a row.
Right in it. 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands. It's 590 yards.
Which is really a tempting yardage. A good tee shot, perhaps think of reaching the par 5 and 2. But this green side, one short right. But fortune favours the brave. At least that's what I was told.
Really powering up here. Swing right, right tree. Now the second shot to the par 5. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say. It's like cyber vision. Shot after shot, right at the flag.
Just dialed in. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Well, he's done it. That's an eagle right there. Tremendous effort. Making our move to the home stretch, the 16th. It's a par 4 and a good one at 455 yards.
And a chance to actually get a good run for the clubhouse because the holes are fairly short coming in. So good drive here, find the putting surface, maybe start the roll right here. Are you for real? It was terrible. This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. That's a bit offline in the rough. All right, now another shot from the rough.
Yeah, this time better be better than the one we just saw.
Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day.
Feet left. Good putt. Par 3 17th, Frank, it's 238 yards.
There's still a chance for birdie. Green shapes a little bit to the player's right, so a nice high draw coming in here. Even for the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie. Second shot.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. This is it, Frank, the 18th hole, and on paper it looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And, well, I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger.
This one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
McIlroy does now with his second. That is classy.
Well, he had a chance of going in.
Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Did the job right there. Frank, what's your assessment?
Golf like that can certainly result in wins, that's for sure. But more importantly, the opportunity to get...
Coverage away is presented by EA Sports and the PGA. Frank, what are the keys to a good score out here at Banff Springs?
Par 5's very reachable. There's a chance, obviously, for an eagle or two if you hit good tee shots. So that's the way you're going to take it deep today.
Line here at Banff Springs, and Frank, you better be ready on this 10th tee. This is a good shot.
Even though the hole looks like it ends towards the right, the best access to this hole is actually a little draw off that tee. That's the direction of the green, so a nice high draw in here.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Oh, what a putt from long distance, bottom of the barrel. Now to the 11th hole. It's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key here?
A knock down that left side would be the ideal. The carry on the two little bunkers down the left side really isn't overly long, but that's the desired entry into this green.
Well, this one has a chance to be really good. Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we've got to blame that on the weather. That weather, the wind helped that another 20, 30 yards.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Collects another birdie with that stroke and goes to 2 under. Here at the 12th, par 4, 442 yards. Frank, what's ahead?
This one's called Big Bow. Hole's certainly a lot longer than the 10th hole, which is little. Bigs to the player's right. A couple of bunkers down the left. Bunker on the left shouldn't be too much of a problem to carry. But once again, right, left.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Scoring opportunity here with this second shot at the 12th.
There certainly is. Even when they stick the flag all the way in the back, which is the hardest hole location, you can still get at it with a rolling gentle terrain on this green. So,
good shot yet again. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. But
3 is even better.
Now they're rolling 3 under par. Thirteenth hole, par 3, 225 yards and heavily.
It is, but that green gets narrower as the hole gets longer. Nothing wrong with hitting the ball sort of the middle part of the green here.
Frank, this is a place where you sort of commune with nature. It's absolutely spectacular out here, isn't it?
I've forgotten how pretty it is. Canada, no disrespect, but elk, some of the wild golf.
He's making the game look good now. See it, hit it, got it right on track. Putts keep the round together.
That one again.
Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important that this one goes in.
Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. Well, here we are at the 14th hole. It's a par 4, 442 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, but if you were spraying it off the tee here, then there's all sorts of problems. Bunkers left, trees right. This is a fairway you must hit.
Frank, did you hear the sound of the club face?
It was like a cannon.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Good looking shot right here. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Just now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives.
Frank, it makes the game easy when you play it from away.
Especially when you play it from a lie like that.
The dominant #1 player can do. Roy now on the approach shot. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach. This is a 13-footer. Just misses. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Workmanlike, he walks away with a par. Frank, the 6th hole, 414 yards, par 4 is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this T1. The first bunker, you should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly have. That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, club selection so important in this second shot here at the 16th.
Yeah, any time that the elements don't work in your favor, and by that I mean here the false front, everything rolling, then you've got to actually be more aggressive, and you're going to get the reward. So it's not like playing reckless golf, it's just the terrain dictates that you fly the ball every inch of the way.
Clip that one perfectly, and it spins in there inside of 5 feet. Just a gorgeous shot. Birdie. Really playing some golf. That birdie. Here at Banff Springs and another par 4. This one short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarsi, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here and the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
Just a perfect drive here at 17. This left him a good look at this hole. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Pretty good shot. That ball settles in about 13 feet away.
You'd like to think unlucky for some, but birdie putt coming up.
And over the putt. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Been to finish the hole. For Rory, that's a par. Here we are, 18th at Banff Springs, 178-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
If I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron.
That'd be a strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th. And he is in a really good position in the final hole. Nice position. Second. Give you a week, maybe flare your left toe out or just shift the weight onto the back. Where the instructor gave you that one advice made a huge difference.
Yeah, the list is too long, Rich, and it's normally that you've trusted over the years, and we all make bad habits. Sometimes you stooped over a little bit more than normal. You're not standing tall enough. The ball is too far back in your stance or too far forward. You're making a funny little move or your grip is different. It's always the little things that add up to the big problem.
Swing right there. Great result, and now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. Locked in on the read and the speed. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, just some great golf here today.
Yeah, that's a round to remember. Not often you play that well and you feel like you were head and shoulders above the rest of the field.
What a thrill to watch. And for Frank Nobilo and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. This sets up for an exciting finish here at Banff Springs, a 578
And